At an emergency council in far, far away, a blue accession folder was placed on the table. The kingdom was prepared to enter the North Atlantic Alliance. One territory was not. The swamp's consent belonged to its undisputed proprietor. Shrek read the terms, closed the folder, and refused. The decision is often blamed on geography. The swamp is neither North Atlantic nor especially accessible. But this misses the deeper conflict. Shrek did not reject mutual defense. He rejected NATO's definition of security. His political philosophy begins with a deed. Long before royal marriages and palace coups, Shrek fought to recover title to a small, wet parcel of land. To him, sovereignty is not a flag. It is the right to decide who crosses the bridge. NATO offered protection through collective obligation. Under Article 5, an attack on one ally is treated as an attack on all, while each member chooses the assistance it considers necessary. For most states, that is reassurance. For Shrek, it allows a distant crisis to become a swamp problem before he has even finished breakfast. Consensus did little to calm him. NATO has no majority vote, every decision requires agreement. But exercising that veto means permanent ambassadors, committees, consultations, and the gravest threat of all, scheduled meetings. Then came defense planning. The alliance coordinates capability targets and prizes interoperability. Shrek's doctrine is the opposite. His perimeter is mud. His early warning network is donkey. His strategic air arm is a dragon whose readiness cannot be entered on a standard form. To an alliance planner, the swamp appears underdeveloped. It has poor roads, unreliable communications, and no visible supply depot. To Shrek, these are integrated defensive systems. The road ends because visitors are meant to turn around. The bog has no markings because the bog already knows where it is. The economic dispute was even sharper. Allies have agreed to move towards defense and security spending equal to 5% of economic output by the middle of the next decade. But swamp output is difficult to measure. Onions are eaten, traded, or used as metaphors. Privacy produces no tax receipt. A quiet evening at home contributes almost nothing to gross domestic product, despite being Shrek's principal strategic objective. He was equally suspicious of industrial mobilization, common procurement, expanded production, stronger supply chains, and private capital organized around permanent readiness. Shrek had seen this model before. The fairy godmother also promised efficiency, transformation, and a product for every problem. Her program ended with a poisoned cup and a hostile succession plan. Civil resilience raised the final objection. NATO planning includes transport, energy, food, water, communications, and civilian support to military operations. In Brussels, this is preparedness. In the swamp, it sounds like someone measuring the cottage for a logistics corridor. Even NATO's ultimate deterrent was incompatible with his practice. The alliance remains nuclear. Shrek is not a pacifist, but his use of force is personal, local, and finite. Rescue Fiona, remove the intruder, return home. Deterrence based on unacceptable damage was too abstract for a man whose preferred warning system is a wooden sign. So Shrek offered a different doctrine: strong local defense, temporary coalitions, help for friends, and complete demobilization once the danger passes. Cooperation without integration. Solidarity without a standing committee. Security without surrendering the key to the gate. NATO could not accept those terms because they removed the obligations that make membership meaningful. Shrek could not accept NATO's terms because they turned his home into an economy to optimize, an infrastructure network to harden, and a flank to defend. The folder was returned. The chair remained empty. And the swamp stayed secure on the only terms Shrek had ever trusted, his own.